If you've been following recent headlines, you've probably come across photos that are sparking serious discussion online. These images feature none other than Usha Vance, the 38-year-old entrepreneur and social media personality. Known for her savvy business skills and motivational posts, Usha recently shared a series of photos that are reshaping how people view her. The images are bold, confident, and undeniably daring, leaving little to the imagination and getting everyone talking. But what's the story behind these photos? Stick around as we dive into the real meaning and the significant impact they're having. When most people think of Usha, they picture a successful businesswoman and influencer who has used her platform to inspire. Over the years, she's shared motivational content, business tips, and personal glimpses of her life. However, these new photos reveal a different side of her, no longer just the polished professional or the curated influencer. Instead, Usha is showing a more daring, personal side, surprising many of her followers. By sharing these photos, she isn't just changing perceptions of herself, she's making a powerful statement. So let's talk about these photos. While Usha has always shared pieces of her life, these recent images are unlike anything she's posted before. She appears confident, sensual, and fully in control of her narrative. The poses exude power and playfulness, showing off a side of her that's unapologetically bold. She looks comfortable, confident, and entirely at ease in her own skin. In these images, Usha challenges traditional expectations of how women in the spotlight should present themselves. This isn't the perfect celebrity image we often see. This is Usha, embracing her body and her story on her own terms. So why have these photos caused such a reaction? It's largely about the expectations society places on public figures, especially women. Influencers and businesswomen like Usha are often expected to project a certain image, poised, professional, and always appropriate. But Usha's photos push against those conventions. She's showing that it's possible to be beautiful, confident, and even provocative without losing respect. These photos aren't just about appearance, they're about embracing her true self, flaws and all. For many of her followers, the images represent body positivity and self-love, a celebration of oneself without fear of judgment. It's hard not to notice how comfortable Usha looks in her own skin. She's not trying to conform to anyone's expectations. Instead, she's fully embracing who she is. This is a woman who's confident and unafraid to express herself. These photos aren't about creating a perfect look, they're about celebrating identity and doing so without apology. It's a message that resonates especially with women. Usha is showing that it's possible to be confident, sexy, and powerful and still be taken seriously. Her photos have become a symbol for those who feel pressured to hide their true selves. Of course, with such public expression, not everyone agrees. While many fans praise her boldness, others criticize her for being too revealing. Some argue that as a public figure, Usha should consider how she presents herself, especially to younger followers. They believe women in the public eye bear a responsibility to model professionalism. But this raises a key question: should Usha, or any woman, have to censor herself because of her influence? Should she be expected to hide parts of her identity to meet societal expectations, or should she be free to express herself without judgment? These questions lie at the heart of the debate around Usha's photos. For some, the images are empowering, representing freedom, confidence, and authenticity. For others, they feel too revealing or risky. But the real issue here isn't the photos themselves, it's the expectations we place on women in the public eye. Women are often told to be modest and appropriate, but Usha's photos remind us that they don't have to fit into a box. She's showing that it's okay to be bold and unapologetically yourself. Let's also consider the role of social media in this conversation. Usha's large online following on platforms like Instagram lets her share her story directly with fans. Social media has empowered influencers like her to control their narratives without relying on traditional media. For Usha, these photos are a chance to reveal a more authentic side of herself. The images are personal and empowering, showcasing the confidence she's gained over time. By sharing them, she's inviting her followers into a more intimate part of her life, adding to the power of these images. These photos also spark a broader conversation about what it means to be a woman in the public eye today. For too long, women have been held to standards that limit freedom of expression, as if they must choose between being serious or sexy, modest or bold. Usha is showing that women don't have to choose, they can be all of these things at once. Her photos reflect a journey towards self-love and acceptance, and they also show how social media can be a platform for empowerment. These images challenge the idea that a woman's value is based only on her looks or others' perceptions. Usha's photos remind us that it's possible to be powerful, confident, and beautiful all at once. She's proving that respect doesn't require conforming to a single standard. Usha Vance is a woman comfortable in her skin and using her platform to encourage others to embrace themselves fully. So what do you think of Usha Vance's photos? Do you find them empowering, or do you feel they cross a line? Do you see this as her reclaiming her image, or is it simply a bid for relevance? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you want to keep up with this story and more, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. There's much more to discuss, and you won't want to miss what's next.